What up, what up, what up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Young SMOOVE. That's me. Let's go. Yo, I'm coming at you with some of the hottest, dopest interviews from my city, your city. You already know what it is. And not to mention the fact, I got my R&B only that I'm coming back to on TikTok. Where we jam out to the hottest R&B. Keep in mind, we're going to chop it up, hear about the latest and greatest in hip-hop and more with my good friends and good times. And if you ain't watching, what's wrong with you, bitch? Either way, push the damn button and let's start the show. Yeah, let's go. What up, what up, what up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Young SMOOVE coming back for my interview series once again. But ladies and gentlemen, we got somebody real big on the show today. Today, we got Baltimore's lyricist who makes the most serious noise in the city and beyond. You've heard him on tracks like No Excuse, Go Time, and Firestarter. He's dropped projects like Roaches in the Ashtray, Salvation, and Burn Out to Your Own Fadeaway. Fresh off his performance at the Baltimore Battle Clash and known for flipping beats by Jay Dilla and or Cardi B into his own lyrical masterpieces, please help me welcome Prophecy the Kid.
Yo.
Say what's up to the people, baby.
Whoa, what's going on with y'all, man? Shit, man. That was good right there.
You know, I work on these things, okay?
Yeah. I couldn't have wrote that better myself.
Okay. Because, you know, and what you'll find is that this is my passion. And so I try to, incorporate as much of the things that I like or I know or I've listened to.
Absolutely.
Music. I used to, and I should probably go back to it, but my time has been limited. I used to actually, if I found a song that I liked out of yours, I would go into it and then listen to the words of that and like really break out a lyric.
Oh yeah.
People used to be so impressed by that.
That's a real hip hop head right there.
It is, but I just don't have the time. Not that there's not a love for the music, I just didn't have the time.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Well, I get it, trust me. Yeah.
For people that are just tuning in or who are, just getting to know this channel, because you should also like, share, and subscribe, just putting that out there. For people that
should do that.
Who is Prophecy the Kid beyond the music, and how did we get to Prophecy the Kid is the name?
Hey, who am I outside of the music? I start with that one. I'm an artist, you know what I mean? First and foremost, I'm a father, I'm an all around just creative person, you know what I'm saying? Man, I like to, I like to make things that make people feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people go talking about themselves at length, they start to sound a little, you know what I mean?
No, but here's
in a nutshell, that's me.
This is what the show is dedicated for. Talk your shit. You've done. I've already told people that you flip the music. I've already told people that you've done these amazing projects, but talk your shit. So the question remains.
Oh yeah. So that probably I'd probably say that'd probably my biggest answer, man. I'm an artist. I always have been, always been a creative person. To say outside of the music almost sound funny because I'm like, man, outside of the music, that's who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's a huge chunk of myself, my spirit, you know what I mean, and my essence. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you almost can't have one without the other. As far as the name, crazy story about the name, it actually didn't start from nothing real deep. When I started rhyming, I probably say I was probably, it's 2003, so I was like maybe 15, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. When I actually started recording music, I wrote my first rap when I was 12. When I realized I could do it. I didn't start actually taking it seriously until I was 15. So 15, I'm like, yo, I needed a name, you know what I mean? And at the time I didn't have nothing, so you know what I mean? So I remember I was watching this old Christopher Walken movie. Yeah, like Christopher Walken and Viggo Mortensen. It's called The Prophecy. Weird ass fucking movie. Weird fucking
very
movie.
Strange, but I do remember that movie. Yes.
Yeah, you seen it? Okay, bad. Yeah. Weird movie, but the prophecy just kept sticking out to me, and I like the way that it looked on paper. And so then, like, I said, I need something else other than just prophecy. You know what I'm saying? So I always like them names, like Billy the Kid and the Sundance Kid and the Kid from Purple Rain. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just put my spin on it with the THA and then the KY and the capital D, and I liked how it looked on paper. That was how it started.
And then it it'll also
time,
push you away from being like the name would sound like Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. That was another one. See, that was another one. See, and it was the dude in Nappy Roots. His name was R Prophecy. Right. So like I wanted to like differentiate myself. Shout out to Nappy Roots, by the way. But I wanted to differentiate myself in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But over time, I gave it a meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always considered myself a bit of a futurist. I mean, I try to see what's coming next, and I try to, pay attention to the turning in times. I've always had like good instincts and like good discernment, so I can see when like shifts are happening or when something's getting ready to, change or something's about to, develop into something else. You know what I mean? And then the kid is more so just like my spirit. You know what I mean? I've always had like a youthful kind of spirit. You know what I mean? I'm still connected to everything that like I loved when I was a kid and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I still keep all of them passions about. I'm a big gamer. I love anime. You know what I'm saying? I like animation, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I like shit like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I was a big comic book head growing up and shit. So, you know what I mean? I just stayed connected to all that.
Nothing
you know
wrong
what I'm saying?
With that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. What games are you playing?
Currently? Man, currently I didn't got back on a Street Fighter wave here recently, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was late to the party. I had caught SF6. I was on SF4, Street Fighter 4 Ultra Street Fighter 4 for a while, but then I copped SF6. I think it came out like a year or two ago, and I've been on that shit. Like I've been killing that recently.
Funny fun fact. I bought that for my little brother, and I bought that for him last year, and I'm in Mortal Kombat 1. Because he bought his own Mortal Kombat 1. That's the only reason I didn't buy that for him. But I'm a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And
I'm an MK fan too, but Street Fighter is the GOAT. You know what I mean? As far as fighting games, in my opinion.
Are you excited for the movie?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was, this was when the original one came out with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia and them. I was like 7, 8. I think it was like 94, 93, something like that. So,
I wasn't even talking about the Street Fighter movie. I was actually talking about the Mortal Kombat 2 movie.
Oh, my bad.
I forgot about that. There is going to be a Street Fighter one. Yes.
Yeah. That's going to be hard. Yeah. Oh, the new Mortal Kombat movie. That shit going to be hard too. Yeah. The last one was cool.
Yeah, you know what? But the funny thing, I think that the reason that it didn't get the push that it was supposed to was because we were in COVID, and I remember
that was
I remember watching it. Like,
and they made up a character that like wasn't in the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me put my gripe out here. Come, bring the camera.
Go ahead.
Put my gripe out here.
Yeah.
That is the worst shit that they could have ever done. As a Mortal Kombat fan, do you know that it is so much fucking okay? Anybody that plays Mortal Kombat knows that if you play a tower with every single character after the tower, there is a storyline that happens that continues with the story. Where the fuck did you bring this goddamn character from? And what pissed me off the most was MKX had legacy characters. Why was he not a legacy character?
Come on, man. At least put him in MK1. Like at least put him in now that you created him.
That was the thing.
You put him in number down.
So no, what they did do recently though, they did add the new Scorpion and Sub-Zero skins from the movie.
I saw that.
That's dope.
That was hard.
But I'm just saying, like, how you just add this nigga? So I think that they're planning on, allegedly, from what we know, because I don't know anything yet, but I think that they're planning on retconning that so that Johnny Cage. And here's the thing: you can't even make that so fucking bad. There are actual WB animated cartoons, the cartoon versions of it that are fucking crazy. So it just doesn't make those.
You got a ton of source material that you can go off of. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But so that's what I'm on right now. I mean, that's what I'm on right now. Yeah. Next is definitely gonna be 2K26 because Melo want to cover. That's Baltimore. You heard me? So
that's gonna be awesome. I'm also going to be whipping ass in more Call of Duty because My nigga, they're doing Black Ops 7. And what's
They on 7
now, yes, 6 is still going strong, but what's going to be
now?
fucking crazy is from what I saw in the trailer,
Yeah.
I believe that they're going to bring a portion of the system of Black Ops 3 back into it, which means niggas is gonna be off the fucking walls again.
Oh yeah, it's all yeah. Ain't nobody gonna be outside. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be outside.
But in the grand scheme of things, like there used to be the mechanic where you could like jump and run on walls and still shoot down and shit like that. Like I think we could bring that mechanic back, especially with like the no prone now, where it's like you could be in any position and it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
and I know that this.
Bro, niggas,
yeah, go ahead.
We ain't gonna see niggas for like 3 weeks, yo. They ain't gonna be outside for like 3 weeks, yo.
3 months. Because niggas have you have to at least prestige once before you come back outside.
You got to. Come on, man.
But I know that was not about this interview, but I'm a gamer. This shit is.
No, yeah, for sure. We had to get that off. Yeah, for sure.
So look, first of all, our city, Baltimore, has a unique voice in hip hop.
Yes.
It's raw, it's gritty, it's soulful. How do you think that the city has shaped your sound, but also your hustle and perspective of life? Ooh, I told you these questions are not to be fucked with. Okay.
I love it. Everything about me is Baltimore, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how it shaped me as a person. I feel like anybody that comes from Baltimore, you got a different kind of toughness about you. You got a different type of grit, a different type of hustle. You know what I'm saying? Nobody hustles like Baltimore. I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's just instilled in you young. You ain't even gotta be doing no illegal shit. Trust me, everybody got a hustle in Baltimore, yo. Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying? It's more blue collar hustlers than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I need niggas that had T3 jobs and a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You feel me? That part. You know what I mean? As far as my sound, because Baltimore, like we right in the middle of so much, you know what I'm saying? Like we right in the middle of the North and the South, you know what I'm saying? So we got everything here growing up, you know what I'm saying? We got East Coast artists, we got Southern artists, we got Midwest artists, we listen to West Coast artists. So I feel like as far as my sound, it may be versatile, you know what I'm saying?
Because funny story. Not to cut you off, I'm gonna tell you a real funny story what you just said.
No, good.
So when I was in the rap game hard, when we were doing this shit earlier, that's how we came out with the NEO name. We were Mid-East Official. The reasoning that it was like that was exactly what you just said, because we're not really up north, we're not down south, we're somewhere in the middle, and we're still the East Coast, and we're the most official niggas that you know. And it's funny that you said that because that's exactly how we thought about it. That was exactly how we thought. And nobody ever, I've interviewed people, nobody's ever said that about that like that. That is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
that you said that. But go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? That's all of them. You good. All of my projects, like even the project that I did, like when I was in my group and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like it was all about creating a hybrid sound that was ours. You know what I'm saying? You know, like there was like, Baltimore ain't got no identity. It's like, no, our identity is our versatility. You know what I'm saying? You could plug, I don't care where on the map we are, yo. You could plug a Baltimore nigga in anywhere on the map, he gonna fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Chameleon. We're very
bro. You know what I'm saying? We absolutely. So it's like, why not let the music be like that? Why not let the music reflect that? And we a huge art town. See, I tell people that all the time. We a huge art town, bro. So like, we can take all of these different sounds and blend them together, and then through that you create something that is, authentically yours. You know what I'm saying?
And it's never always my goal on anybody else's thing. You know what I'm saying? That they have, but it is something that's uniquely us. Like there's we. Let me say this, and y'all gonna be mad. I'm gonna shake up the motherfucking table, okay? Jersey.
Yeah.
That's not that. What?
That wasn't
club music, baby. That wasn't club music. That's
house. That's our shit. That's our shit.
That's ours. You know what I'm saying?
That's ours. Yeah, you understand?
When you have to be a particular ilk of Baltimore to remember
Yeah.
Miss Tony, how you want to carry the
Paradox.
motherfucking paradox.
You
You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying? The
Miss
fucking
Tony.
tunnel. Like you
Yeah.
got to be a different ilk
Yeah.
of Baltimore
That
to
part,
understand
bro.
that shit, and niggas don't
Come on,
know
man.
that.
Come
You know what
on.
I'm saying?
Yes,
You got
sir,
to be of a
man.
particular age
You
bracket. This
feel me?
motherfucker
Yeah.
sit at my motherfucking
Yeah,
table. You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jersey, I
You
love
feel me?
you,
Put your guns up, all
but
that. Hell
you
yeah,
know what I'm
young.
saying?
Come on, man.
And then I think we also, as Baltimoreans, had to establish some real shit. Okay, everybody don't
Yeah.
say We don't do that. Everybody don't
Yo,
do
Lord, man.
blues
Yo,
to dudes and crews. We don't do that all the time.
now,
Doug, we
now,
don't do
I
it all
will
the time.
say,
I'm just saying.
I'm guilty
That's
of
okay.
a lot of them
That's
shits.
okay.
You feel what I'm saying? However, I will say though, all that, fuck it is, stupid, and all of that. I'm like,
We
yo,
don't do
nigga,
that.
y'all niggas is dragging that shit to the
We do not
10th
do that.
degree, bro. Like, you don't got to put that much sauce
And
on it.
especially if we
You heard
are
me?
of a particular
Like,
age, we definitely don't do that. We definitely do not.
everybody, shorty, come on, man. Like, now look, if you around your homeboys or something like that, yo, and we gonna talk how we talk, but it's like some of these phrases niggas be using, yo. Like, I'm like, what, yo? We ain't never say that shit, bro. Back in the day, bro, a bippy was a fresh haircut. You know what I'm saying? Now, a bip is any fucking thing you don't say it, niggas
I
get me
don't know.
talking about. I'm
I'm
like,
too
bro,
old. I'm too old now.
that shit don't make no
I'm too
sense,
old.
dog. You know, like, you remember back in the day, if you had a fresh bippy, yo, you had a fresh
That's it.
haircut. You know
That's
what I
it.
mean? But like nowadays, it's like, yo, I'm about to go hit a bip, yo, I'm about to bip over. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is y'all talking
Like,
about, yo?
what
Like,
does it mean? What does
that's
it all mean?
you are using this word improperly. You know what I'm saying? But
And then
hey, man,
that's
that's
another
cool. That's
thing.
all, you
Like,
know.
as a lyricist, words mean so much to you. When did you
Yeah,
realize, hey,
yeah.
you know what, I got something special with this rap thing? What was the moment that you or even a freestyle that you remember
Did
that
I
you read?
did I did I realize I could really make some
Sure.
of it? Um, the first time I battled and I won. You know what I'm saying? Like the first battle I ever had, I won.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the crowd reaction was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's a, bro, it's like anything, bro. It's like when you hit a jump shot for the first time, or when you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Do anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, bro, that shit is a rush,
Yeah.
yo. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, bet, like, I like this show. And also, you know, it was another way for me to show my intelligence. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, rap is intelligent, bro. Like, niggas don't realize, because it sounds um sometimes it's so slang heavy and it's so coded, that sometimes, like, if you take it at face value, it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But I think,
But one thing I heard,
yeah. No,
you
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
not to cut you off, but I think what
No, you go ahead.
we are learning now is that people, and I've said this before, people hunger for the Easter egg. People hunger
Yeah,
for the mystery. Like, that's where we're going. That's where we're at in just in culture in
yeah,
general, where it's like
yeah.
we want to be stimulated, we want to be educated. We don't want to see the same damn shit. We don't
No,
want to know the same damn shit.
no,
And musically, I
no.
think like the newer cats that are unlyrical like that, that's cool
Yeah,
for what it is. But when it's lyricist, like like
yeah,
Nas, when you write a song about a
yeah.
gun
Come
and
on,
the
man.
whole time,
I gave
like
you
right, I
power.
gave you power,
Yes, sir.
and the whole
Yeah,
time you're writing about a gun, and your metaphors are painting a picture of what that
yeah,
is. You know what I'm saying? She's like,
yeah,
that's a little
yeah.
different.
You took a gun and you gave it human emotions, man.
Right,
That's genius level shit. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
One
You
of my
know,
favorite songs.
you
One of
know.
my favorite songs.
Yeah. People don't understand how difficult it is to come up with that's why Jay-Z's the GOAT for
Right.
me, bro. People don't understand how difficult it is to come up with a triple
Yeah.
entendre, yo. Like, they don't understand even what an entendre is,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it's if you double talking, but in that stage you triple talking.
Mhm.
Like, you're saying something, but you really saying this, but I could also be saying
I
this.
would say I would
That
say that
is
my
genius.
entendre kings would be Jay, Nas,
Yeah,
Fab,
yeah.
and Pusha.
But ooh,
And
yeah,
Pusha. Definitely Pusha.
yeah,
Have you heard the
yeah,
Clips
man.
album? That shit is
Yeah.
fucking
And by the way,
ridiculous.
I was getting ready to bring up the fact. I'm like, hey, yo, by the way, yo, um, the conversation has reopened again. Like, remember the old conversation? Who was better, Malice or Push? And remember back in the day, niggas would say Malice was nicer than
Yeah.
Push. That conversation is back
I
open again.
don't
It's like,
know
yo,
though.
Malice walked, put on a
I
couple
don't
joints
know
on there.
because here's the thing. It takes, and not to say that not to say cussing takes away from the whole situation, but
No, yeah, for
to
sure,
forcefully not do it and hold on to your belief like that and still
sure.
be in this rap game and it's still barred up every single time
And you still talking,
and
and
you're
you
still
still
talking
talking
that
that talk.
talk,
Like,
right? Like
you feel me? Come
so
on,
at
man.
this point it's just like, yo, and I'm very, very critical. I am the person. I want people to understand one thing about this platform. This is the platform that is about. If I'm going to listen to the music, whether it's me listening to your music, whether it's me listening to
Yes.
somebody that's famous, I'm going to listen from beginning to end.
Yup.
From
Yup.
beginning to end because
I'm locked
I gotta
in.
lock
Yup.
in,
Headphones in. I'm
and I
yeah,
have
for
to.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? To I'm gonna fuck like I've even done it recently with Ghostface new project with Supreme Clientele too.
That shit
Fucking
is crazy.
everything.
Raekwon's new album is crazy
Raekwon's new
too.
album.
It's been
I've done it with Slick
it's been a
Rick.
good summer.
You know what I'm saying?
Slick Rick's album was nuts, man. Oh my god, man. It's been a good summer for hip hop,
Remember when
man.
I sent you the OG's new style playlist?
Yeah, that
That shit
playlist.
is
Yep.
everything. All the stuff that I talk about is
And
in
I'm
there.
telling you, boy.
I've listened to
I'm telling you.
Redman for the Muddy Waters 2.
Yeah.
And I,
Yup. That shit
I
was
don't know if it
dope.
was me and you that was talking about it at the bar, but it was like sometimes we're like it's really hard to see if a sequel is going to match what you remember.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree. Sometimes I feel like if you going to do a sequel, it's best to not wait
Yeah.
and do it. Just do it
Yeah.
right after because you're still in that
Yeah.
vein. But I feel like when you wait years and years and years, and that project held so much
Yeah.
weight, to try to do a sequel that far after, I feel like you putting yourself behind the
Right.
eight ball, essentially.
But
You know what I'm saying? Because
fucking Chef's Kiss.
oh yeah,
Chef's Kiss.
oh 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it really it was just it makes me so fucked because again, these are the niggas that taught me how to
Right.
rap. You know what I'm saying? These are and to see them out here, you know what I'm saying, moving like I'm 37, bro. Like I ain't got zero shame in that shit. I'm still young, nigga. I'm still moving. Can none of these niggas fuck with me on this mic and then see that the OGs are still out here
Right.
moving. When I went to the New York State of Mind concert, yo, the tour, and I'm seeing everybody up there. I'm seeing Wu, Nas, Buster, and I'm like, yo, ain't not one man on that stage that ain't 50 years
Right.
old. And they fly as hell and they sound good. And they did an audience check and they was like, yo, they said, how many of y'all was born in the 2000s? And it was a lot more noise than I thought. And they said, how many of y'all was born in the 90s? And they got a little louder. Then they said, how many of y'all was born in the 80s? And it erupted and we thought we
Yeah.
won. Then they said, how many of y'all was born in the 70s? And then they beat everybody.
Yeah.
And so it was like you got 4 generations of hip hop
Right.
out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that shows you right there. Ain't no age limit on
No,
this
not at
shit,
all.
bro.
My
You know what I mean?
40th birthday party was a dedication to that. I made everybody wear hip hop t-shirts. Like,
Hell
first of
yeah.
all, and the reason
Hell
for that
yeah.
is because my birthday is in the summer, and I'm like, I don't fuck a theme.
Yep.
You know, the theme is this. This is my
Yeah.
aesthetic anyway. So the theme is that. But
Right. Right.
my goat as far as performing, because he said something one
Yeah.
time and it made me think about it, and I was like, this is 100% true. Is Buster. Buster said, if you not performing for the niggas in the back, go home. And he said
Yep.
that shit on
Period.
backstage. If you're not performing for
Period.
the niggas
Yup.
in the back, go home. And I
Yup.
always look at it like that. Like I've looked at that throughout my whole career. Anything that I've ever
Yeah,
done. If
man.
you are not performing for
Yeah,
the
man.
niggas in the back,
Yup.
go home.
Yup. Go home.
And so,
Because I'm telling you,
and
man.
that's my shit.
Buster is my second favorite hip hop performer of
Which
all
is actually
time.
the
My
question. The
first
question
favorite.
definitely was about to be there.
Oh, I was like, go ahead. I don't
No,
mean to jump the gun. Go
don't
ahead.
need to
Go ahead.
jump.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
But yes, the question is
Yeah.
though, like out of lyrical performers, who do you feel has you kind of mirrored yourself after, or is measuring up to you, or measuring up to your status on the mic at that point?
So there's three. Performance wise, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously everybody who influenced me as a rapper are all great performers. Like you just said, Jay, Nas, you know what I'm saying? Fab Push, all great performers, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas I model my performance style after, I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from number three. Number three is Method Man.
Mm-hmm.
The way Meth moves while he's performing, like was just always is just masterwork to me. He's not doing too much, but he's active. He's moving every time he's rhyming. It was just like, you remember I used to move in like the Bring the Pain video and all of that. He makes big movements and
But
all,
it's
you know what
almost
I'm
like
saying?
big
Like, but it
movements. It's
doesn't
almost
look
like big
like,
movements in a box.
right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah. So Meth is number three, Buster, number two. Mainly also because Buster's diction is just so fucking clear when he's performing too. Like, it's like, nigga, do you ever get winded, bro? Like, this is some wordy ass shit that you spitting, bro. So that's number two. Number one, DMX, bro.
My fave. I love Earl.
DMX, bro. DMX, I've never seen. I remember I think I was summer 99. I think I was 11. And that was when, remember when they aired Woodstock 99
Yes.
on MTV and they
Yes.
was like breaking it
Yes.
up? And then X's performance came and it was like he's performing for the whole fucking world,
Yeah.
yo. And he's up there and it's just him and the mic and this entire fucking
That Woodstock
crowd
crowd
is
was
just
a
responding to his
wave.
every word, bro.
If you
And
guys get a
he's
chance,
killing it
yeah, if you
backstage.
guys get a chance,
Yeah, go ahead.
make sure that you check out that Woodstock performance. If you've never seen it, it is something that is breathtaking. So yes, make sure you check it out.
I have seen it several times. Before I go on stage, every time I have a show, there's a few things that I watch. I watch Fade to Black.
Yes.
I watch Backstage. I watch DMX's Woodstock performance, and I watch the Wu-Tang Forever tour from '97.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those really get me into like my performance zone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you a fun story.
But actually,
I'm gonna tell you a fun story about DMX that is wild. So before he passed, I was always going to put like a collage on the first car that I bought, like I'm buying myself, which happened to be my Rogue. You feel me? So my Rogue has a lot of different character in it and on it. And so like my license plate, my Murano was the first car that I bought, so it was grayish. And so I had a Storm license plate cover because I'm an X-Men fan.
Okay.
So the new one is black. So the Rogue is black. So I also added a Black Panther one. So Black Panther's on the front. He's on Storm's on the back. And then on the side windows are a Black Panther one and then like two little Storm decals, right? But then I was like, but my love of hip hop has to come through too. So because I bought my car in 2021, this is right before he dies. I'm like thinking to myself, I would love to put DMX on the back of this car. But everything I found was DMX bikes. Everything was DMX bikes. So I got a big sticker back there. I got like a 3 cassette thing. It was like Reasonable Doubt. So just all of my favorite main albums or whatever. Then after he died, of course, all the propaganda, all the merch decided to come out. And I literally have a huge DMX sticker on the back of my car. The fun fact about this goddamn story is, do you know how many white boys stopped me in traffic? And it was like, X is the GOAT, dog. Oh my God. That shit don't mean, that means so much. And it meant so much. You are looking at a man that stood in front of almost millions of people and not only performed, but prayed with and for them.
Yes, man. I mean, cried on, you know what I'm saying? Like, cried on stage, bro. Like, you could not help but feel X's pain. My Sagittarius brother, by the way, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But nah, he really, the way that he connected, you know, and he a Baltimore nigga on the slip, you know, he spent a couple years down here, you feel me? So, but everybody connected to X, yo. Like, it was just, There's nobody you gonna hear is gonna be like he's one of them artists where like, oh, I hate DMX. You'd be like, why, yo? Like what for what, yo? Like
You can never hate a man that saved the record label that most people wanted to be on. When that
man.
was
Def Jam was going down at that time, bro.
Exactly. And you're talking about changing over with 2 platinum albums, diamond certified
Same
now,
year.
in the same year, in 6 months of each other.
6 months of each other. Back then, niggas did not do that. Keep in mind, when he dropped Flesh of My Flesh, bro, It's Dark and Hell Is Hot was still going strong, bro. Like it was, he still has joints on in the top 40, top 10. I think How It's Going Down, I think Hype Williams did that video a couple months before that and shit. So it was like he didn't have to drop the album, bro. Like I think Def Jam really didn't want him to. I mean, they wanted to hold the shit, like, and be like, yo, hold on, wait a minute, like,
and shout out,
this shit is still going, bro.
Shout
like,
out and a good rest in peace to Irv Gotti, because had it not been for Irv Gotti,
rest in peace to Irv,
like
man.
these are conversations that when it comes to artists that we're losing, because we're gonna eventually, you know, everybody has to go, but whether it's tragic,
everybody got to take that right,
whether it's tragic or not. But these are the stories that you want to. As fans, on the flip side, we want to have those stories. We want to have those moments and say, yo, this person changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. I say all the time. I wrote a fucking. It took me 2 days to write it after he passed, bro. I felt like one of my uncles died, bro. Like I felt like family member. I cried, Joe. Like I literally cried, Joe.
Let me tell you what also fucked me up, though. Let me tell you what also fucked me up, though. For real. The verses. That verses. I was so upset because that's not.
Somebody him
that wasn't X.
No.
It wasn't that it was bad. They were definitely paying homage to each other. But when you got into that lyrical bag of them, you know, battling or doing like a freestyle kind of thing, X was known for that. You feel what I'm saying? X could come off the dome, and it was so much. It felt stagnant and lost because of all the things he's been through. It was one of those moments of watching it, and you could literally be like, "Yeah, this ain't great. Like this ain't what he's."
No,
And then my second thing, my second thing is the posthumous album. You niggas will burn in hell for that posthumous album. That posthumous album was fucking disgusting. Alicia Keys screaming on the motherfucker, and it was none of this shit was mixed and mastered. Come for me, fight me in the comments if you want to. None of this shit was mixed and mastered except the motherfucking one with Jay-Z.
The joint with Griselda?
With Jay-Z.
Oh no, that one was no, and the Griselda joint was cool, but they did that one before he passed. You know what I'm saying?
But that was the only shit that was mixed and mastered, and then you push this all together. Shit. Bro, none of that shit is okay.
And I'm just like, bro,
that is not okay.
Nah, man, that wasn't. Yeah. I would have rather y'all just keep that one. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and just have it, or put out a song or two. Like, put this joint out with him and Griselda, and you know, that was already supposed to come out before he died. Right. So I was like, put that one out because that had his stamp of approval on it. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of posthumous albums. Because there have been several great ones, but when it's an artist that was known for being meticulous with their work, or like projects weren't done until they said they were done, you know what I'm saying? You're just not going to recapture that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think of a posthumous album. The only ones I can think of really are probably Pac albums, you know what I'm saying? Because you know it was, but those albums were done before he died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are You Still Down was done before he died. Machiavelli was done before he died. You know what I mean?
But they were also in the worst of mix and mastering, and then anything else that came out after was like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
What are we doing? For sure. That's just like with Big. Like when you had Life After Death. Life After Death was definitely already wrapped because he was actually in
no, yeah, right. It was already done. Yeah, right.
When you're getting a posthumous album, even the Aaliyah one. So those were good.
Her self-titled album.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. I don't. The thing with the Aaliyah John was
self-titled, and I Care For You.
Oh, I
The
can't. I can't.
subtitle and then the hypercharacter.
Yeah. That was cool. And the reason why I feel like that one was okay was because Missy and Timberland were involved. You know what I'm saying?
And really took their time with it.
Right. Yeah. But so that was, and I think that's part of why Big's posthumous albums still sounded the same, because it was still Bad Boy, it was still Puff, it was still the Hitman, it was still,
As Lost,
C's and Kim and everybody that he worked with, while he was here. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it still rang true to who he was. It's not like somebody, not that because I didn't dislike the idea of Drake and 40 producing a posthumous Aaliyah project. I actually thought that it would be good. I just wanted Missy and Tim to be involved. That was it.
That's the only thing. Like, you're 100. I agree with that 100%. Yes, if Drake was going to do it, it has to be the hit of the hits. It had to go through Timberland.
Oh yeah.
There's no other way. There's no other way.
Yeah, even if y'all EPing it, even if 40's gonna produce some joints on there, even if you're gonna sing on some joints, rap on some joints, and all of that, that's fine. Y'all executive producing it, but you gotta have Missy and Tim involved. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that I think that's odd now is like the new song called "Gone." Now, I originally reviewed it on this show, and I was like, "Oh, it's great. I love it. I don't know if they AI'd it too much.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't realize that. I was like, but I loved it, and it's because we have so much of a fan history for these these artists, and it's a parasocial relationship where you're like, I love it, doesn't matter, and then you're just like, it is what it is.
I feel it.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not about them. We just got all.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. We fans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We're fans. We're fans of music. But speaking of music, from Roaches in the Ashtray to Salvation, those are different energies. How do you look back at your catalog, and how do you feel your artistry has grown?
Hey, I was actually just thinking it. The other day, man. Yeah, Roaches in the Ashtray. It's crazy. Every one of my projects has a special place in my heart, from Roaches in the Ashtray to Time, Effort, and Motivation with Trappadelia to Bars and Guitars with Trappadelia to Firestarter. They were all moments in time in my life. Like, I really I'm not one of them niggas that like, oh yeah, I'm just like writing a bunch of shit that sound fly. Like, you know what I mean? No, like, I'm actually writing about my life. I just make it sound cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so when I did Roaches in the Ashtray, I was knee deep in the struggle. I was knee deep in some young nigga shit. Like, I was 25. I was living pillar to post. I was homeless for part of that project. You know what I'm saying? I was just grinding it out, just making it happen. You know what I'm saying? I recorded that shit in my man's basement. You know what I mean? He had like an old 12 track joint. He wasn't even on Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just cut it. You know what I mean? But whatever we had. And it shit sounded. He was a musician though, so it's like, well, pardon me, I'm on with something. I'm like, he's not still here. Shout out to my man E-Man. But he plays guitar, drums, piano. You know what I mean? All of that. So it was like, I could hear shit with the production and be like, yo, I hear this melody right here, and I would just hum it out to him, and like, what do you hear it? And I hear it in keys, and so I would just hum it out to him. He would play it out. You know what I mean? I would like, when you can really work through an engineer and a musician like that. You know what I mean? For an artist like that, I can scale it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same with Time, Effort, and Motivation. I feel like we really hit our bullseye. I tell my mans all the time, damn, bro, like, we made a classic that nobody knows about. You feel what I'm saying? But that's also part of the reason why I put all of them joints out, because I'm like, bro, just because I heard Russ say something one time where it was like, bro, if nobody's heard it, it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? Or like, they haven't heard it at scale, it's brand new, bro. So like, a rising tide lifts all boats. So whatever joint that I get that goes crazy and whatnot, what's the first thing niggas do? I know what I do. I go back and check your back catalog. Like, yeah, how long this nigga been nice? I've been sleep like this for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm to find out nigga been spitting like this his whole career. So it's like, I literally just got I just discovered you, and I got 5 projects at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that, I love that. So I wanted to have that same thing. Like, yo, I'm put all my back catalog out. You know what I'm saying? That way, as I'm dropping shit, man, whichever one click or catch fire and whatnot, they're gonna go back and be like, oh, this nigga got a catalog. He been grinding since X amount of time, and he been spitting, he been rhyming his ass off since then. And not just that, you mean conceptualizing, curating, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I've always my production, I feel like, is my writing and my production, I feel like is my greatest skills. You know what I mean? Like I know how to put together a great body of work. Sequencing, I'm that was one thing I wanted to master. I'm like sequencing,
Yeah.
production
So
work.
real quick.
Yeah.
You said a word, and that is a very, 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 very important
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Sequencing.
Yes.
Dear artists,
Yes.
don't just don't just throw my
Yes.
goddamn songs on these goddamn CDs
Please.
and these albums,
Please,
because
yo.
it is an important thing to
Yes.
have a feel, emotion, a certain thing. So here's the thing, R&B lovers,
Yes.
anything from the '90s, go to track 9. That's the Pussy Getting song.
Yep. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
always track 9. It
Yep.
was always track 9. It
Always, man.
never failed.
Yep.
It
All the
never
time.
failed. And you
Yep.
know that because it's like that's the climax of whatever the album is
Oh yeah.
getting to
Oh
in
yeah.
some way, shape, or form.
Oh
It
yeah.
is always track 9. 9,
Absolutely.
sometimes 10,
Sometimes
depending.
10, you
And
know
that
what
was
I mean, depending on how long the album was. Always right
right.
around the middle though. You know what I'm saying? There was a 12
Always in
track
the middle.
album, it might be track 6, track 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it was a
Right.
15 joint show, track 9, bro, track 10, that's where it's at.
Track 9.
You know what I'm saying?
Track 9
You know what I'm saying?
is the shit.
I
And
give
this is why
you
I
an
fuck with you,
example.
because most people don't know that. Most people don't
Yeah,
realize
I'll
that.
give
Go
you an
ahead.
example, bro. Lloyd, Southside, bro. Album was 15 tracks. Feel So Right was track 10. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was
Exactly.
the Pussy Kid song. You know what I'm saying?
It is,
Like,
there's always your Pussy Getting song
come
is
on, man.
in the middle of
Yep.
it all the time, and there
Yep.
has to be. Now, here's the thing:
Mm-hmm.
the fucked up part is all the songs are Pussy Getting songs now. That's
I mean, well, of
so
course, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
like here's the thing: I love me some motherfucking Big Boogie. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bud be rocking, yo. Bud be
Love him.
rocking, yo.
Do
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
that the nigga album, the last album that he just came with, went to the whole Nasty Workout playlist?
Oh
The
yeah.
entire album.
Yep.
There was no reason not to,
Yep.
try to take a game.
Yep.
The whole album was disgusting, and
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah, Bug hard,
And I
bro.
love
Bug hard, man. Straight method shit. But to I digress. So sequencing is no, you good. Sequencing is so important. Like that's what separates a cohesive body of work from just a collection of songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
it's a lot of albums. It's some classic albums that are really just collections of really great songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's cohesive bodies of work where the shit just flows, where it's like an audio movie. 36 Chambers, Illmatic, Ready to Die.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Wait, you want to know what the all-time best of the best of the best
please, yeah.
is? Hold on, we're gonna bring it closer. The best of the best had to be The Firm.
Oh, that album was slept on.
Nobody puts that in a category.
Very slept on, bro.
It is the most conceptual ass album
it was
ever.
It was, man.
If you really listen to the album is Goodfellas, it's The Godfather, it's all of those things.
All
in
of
a
that,
Black
man.
Mafia kind of thing.
Sir.
You're talking about your bitches like Ginger or motherfucking Michelle Pfeiffer character from Scarface. Like that's what Foxy is portraying.
Man.
And it's all of those things. And then Noriega come in and like niggas is going off on the coke sale with the 5 minutes to flush.
Now hold on now. If we going there, bro, Only Built for Cuban Links got to be top 5.
Nigga.
Come on, yo.
Nigga.
How many albums niggas listen to the skits, bro? You don't on anyone in it on Cuban Links, 36 Chambers, you know what I'm saying? You don't Ready to Die. You don't skip the skits, bro. You don't. You let them shits play, bro. Like you let them shits play, bro. You do not skip them skits, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of that shit, like that was big when we were doing Time Out for That Motivation.
Wait a minute, hold on. Before you go in, the nigga said, yeah, because I'm a fucking soy your asshole up
and keep feeding you and feeding you. Take a wire hanger and let that shit sit on the stove for like a half hour. You know what I mean? 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Like real niggas know that shit. Like that shit's crazy.
It's hilarious, bro. Like for real. That's why I'm glad he brought that shit back on the Supreme Clientele T, yo.
My God.
With the pause shit, all that, yo. You feel me?
Yo, the pause shit.
The pause shit was funny as shit, yo.
Out, bro.
Yo,
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Hell yeah, yo. But yeah, but it was, and a lot of shit, not that man, fuck it, I'm gonna see my own. I was, I say we because it was a group project, but even my niggas would say like, bro, you spearheaded that, bro. Like I was the West Side gun of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of shit, we was early to, back halves on beats, beat switches. You feel what I'm saying? Adding the little extended pieces and, just those little transition pieces that I feel like act like I always say they act like the cartilage on an album. Like, you may have like sometimes with sequencing, like you'll have 5 tracks that just go perfect. Then you'll have a couple oddballs that you gotta kind of make fit. Okay, how do you make it fit? All right, let's come up with some type of a connected piece, whether it's a skit, a back half, a little something that we put on the beginning of the next joint that kind of connects them all together. You feel what I'm saying? And makes it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Or go ahead.
You know what's dope also too, because the skits are one thing. The skits are amazing.
Yeah.
I like sonically when somebody does, and this is what Beyonce did, especially for like Renaissance and Cowboy Carter. Where the songs meld into each other that you forget that you're going to the next motherfucker song.
Yeah.
Like it's like it was like Virgo's Groove.
Yeah.
Off, like,
man.
Soul and shit. You're just like when you listen to Renaissance, you're like,
hell yeah.
You're forgetting that you're into it. And there used to be albums that are like that.
Yes, man.
You get the shit still melds together.
It goes and like to the point, like you said, you didn't even know the song switch. It's like, oh shit, we don't know the song. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I got it. It just made me think about which one is like that.
Yeah.
Future Sex Love Sounds.
Yes.
Justin Timberlake.
Yep. A lot of his projects are like that. Yeah, Future Sex Love Sounds. I feel like Drake did a great job of that on Nothing Was the Same. You know what I mean? A lot of those, Nothing Was the Same. Those transitions were mean on there. There was another one. Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is great at that. Frank Ocean is great at that. Channel Orange. That was great. You know what I mean? So these are the albums that I reference. Good Kid, Mad City. Not to dick Rod Kendrick because he got enough of that going on right now. But you know what I mean? Man,
the man can do no wrong.
No.
I was in love with Mr. Morale and the High Steppers. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I felt like that particular project was a project that niggas needed to hear. It was. Let me tell you something. That project was Spike Lee. I'm sorry, not Spike Lee. Wesley Snipes and White Man Can't Jump. When he told Woody Harrelson, he was like, "You can hear the music, but you're not listening." You feel what I'm saying to you? That's what that project is. And it was very much so like there were things, there were other, like, again, this is what makes Kendrick so great, not to just jump on the Kendrick, everybody on Kendrick Big Bang. The thing that makes him so great is that there are Easter eggs. It is a Rubik's Cube. When Drake pulls out, oh, the industry don't give a fuck about that, they just need the hot songs, they need the hot hits. Nigga, I still made a hot hit and still dissed you in it and still got Easter eggs in it all at the same motherfucking time. What you talking about?
So first of all, let me say this off rip. I am a fan of Kendrick Lamar. Number one, he is an amazing fucking lyricist. Like, Good Kid, Mad City was a classic on Arrival. You know what I mean? I was getting ready to bring that album up too, as far as transitions and like cinematic aspects and all of that. That's one thing I've always felt like he's been good at. The thing that irks me about Kendrick sometimes, he's a little too fucking abstract sometimes, to the point where it's like it kind of reads as pretentious. It's like, I don't get what you was trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? But all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a nigga that I like abstract art. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me try to figure. Let me just make it mean whatever it mean to me. But then sometimes I'm just like, it's just, you kind of could have did without this. I don't like.
But I think that TDE in general is that.
They give you a little bit of
yeah. The whole
and it's again, like, you don't.
No, go ahead.
Like, you don't ever want your project to read as like you trying to position yourself as this like super intelligent, esoteric, just, I'm just on this 3D chessboard that like nobody else can. It's like, bro, like, and it's irky sometimes that he takes himself so fucking seriously, because it's like, my nigga, like, you're not a brain surgeon, nigga. You ain't carrying cancer. Like, you are a good rapper, bro. You are a great artist. But stop taking yourself so fucking seriously, bro. Like, it's.
But I also think that a lot of times artists, get in within themselves. You know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
there's so much like this is the art. And sometimes just like for instance a Kendrick or Beyonce, they have what I like to call the Prince syndrome. The Prince syndrome is very much so like, hey, you don't my art is the art, and all I am about is the art. When you talk to me, it's the art. You know what I'm saying to you?
Sure.
So
Sure.
and there's some people that are just like that. The only thing that I don't like about TDE is as a conglomerate is that it feels great at one moment and then it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain. So, like for instance, SZA. Everyone loves SOS. I am not an SOS fan. Give me
I liked
control all day. I
Control
liked
better,
it. Yeah, give
but
me control
but
all day.
I like that SOS. It was cool. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Don't get it twisted. I like it, but give me control
Oh,
all day, every day. Kendrick, if it is, I would say maybe the Damn Project more than anything else is probably one of my favorites. Period, hands down. Out of the complete catalog, personally.
over Good Kid, Mad City.
Over Good Kid, Mad City. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. We Gonna Be Alright was literally one of the opening tracks to Issa Rae's Insecure.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah, yeah.
I started doing podcasting, that song was the hottest song of the summer. It's like for me,
Yeah.
right?
2015,
And
yeah.
so it was like, well, it was 2015, and I started in like 2017. So like all of that was kind of leading
Oh
over
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah, 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 for
having that as a
sure.
resurgence, damn, as an album means so much to me. You know what I'm saying?
So that was I felt like when he became the not that he didn't have hits before them, but like he was
Yeah.
mainstream. The only thing that irked me about it was like, oh well, what is the meaning of the album? What's the meaning of it? Oh, if you play it backwards, it has a whole different nigga what?
Which is wild.
And then it's like, let's make the backwards album and let's sell the backwards. The fuck, yo, like just fuck out of here,
No,
yo. Like,
it's a
you know
lot.
what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
lot.
Like,
I mean, I won't do
those unnecessary, like niggas. It's fine the way that it was. Like, no, but I meant to. And like, oh my god, if you play it backwards, it's like this. I'm like, bro, it's the same album. It's backwards. It's like it's
the
backwards.
pandemonium that see one thing about Kendrick that he did, he knows how to cause that mass hysteria. You know what I'm saying to you? So even down to the rap beef, it's like, yo, Drake was like, oh, I got this song out. Don't wait too long to respond. And then nigga was like, oh, 10 minutes later, here's a song. Like that he already knows.
Now I'm gonna be real with you. And I say this all the time. I die on this hill. First of all, I am I've always been Drake over Kendrick. Like Drake to me changed the landscape of music as a whole. He has done so much for not just hip hop, but music in general that he will never get credit for. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
he definitely pulled in that
But
rap sing thing after
oh yeah,
T-Pain. After.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Because I feel like, but nobody really looked at T-Pain rapped, and T-Pain's a good rapper, but I never looked at T-Pain as a rapper. I've always looked at him as a singer. I've always, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake is a rapper. Like niggas act like this nigga don't rap for real. Because I will say this: if Family Matters would have been able to breathe for 24 hours, the battle would have been over.
If his ego didn't get in the way and he would just
Niggas forget how scathing that fucking shit was, yo. I compared it to the Takeover. I'm gonna put it to you like this: I compared it to the Takeover because look. No, I'm because I compared that song particular to the Takeover because niggas got so caught up in the Jay and Nas part of the Takeover that they completely forget the fact that like that nigga just washed Mobb Deep on there. Like they had a couple rough years after that track, bro. Like for real. Like, but they were so focused on Jay and Nas, it was like, oh yeah, well, cool. You glazed over the fact that he washed them niggas. Same with Drake. You so focused on the him and Kendrick part of it, you forgot he washed Metro, Future, Rocky, Ross. Who else took some shots? The middle of it, the drill part, and the flow on there, the pockets he was hitting, bro. I'm like,
and let me say this. There is a huge push in the Young Money run. Like Young Money has as a conglomerate, because remember we had Bad Boy, we've had motherfucking No Limit, Rockefeller, so many of it, but has had an extreme run that lasts technically even until now at this particular point in 2025. The issue remains it's a lot. We're in a new era that the personal endeavors are clouding the music. The 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 coonery and buffoonery to a degree. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
that's always
It,
been
it
present.
is. It
Like
is.
it's always gonna be niggas
And
willing
here's
to
the thing:
coon. Yeah.
both of them have lyrics that become misogynistic in a certain kind of way because
Oh yeah,
that is what hip
yeah.
hop is. We know that.
And both of them crossed the line
Both
in
of them
that battle. I
definitely
feel
cross
like
line.
both of them crossed the line. I'm
Right.
like, bro, y'all, all right, this ain't this when it got to the point where y'all talking about each other's childhood traumas and all that, I'm like, okay, this is not fun no more.
Crazy.
This is like, all right, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Stop. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
But it was.
this ain't because this is gonna go somewhere that it doesn't need to
But the
go.
one
See.
thing that I will say, if anything else, and I have always said this about this beef, is that it has been an amazing moment for the culture. It has been an amazing moment for the culture. Nobody think about it in the years.
Yes, yes, and no. Go
But
ahead.
here's the
I'm gonna
thing:
let you give your
in
say
the
for go ahead. Yeah,
years of us doing it, people have not been
yeah.
as invested in it since the takeover
In
in the
lyrics,
lyrics.
specifically in
Exactly.
lyrics, yeah.
As they have been.
They breaking down every
That's what I'm
bar.
saying.
Yep.
So and that's even for Drake. So Drake, you're still winning in this. You still won.
Oh yeah, you still. I mean, oh yeah, like he didn't like. You know what I mean? Like you just like understand. It's like losing don't mean you got your ass
Right.
whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that be like, man, you got what? Like, he did not get washed, bro. Like first of all, like it was 3 weeks. We was like, yo, is Kendrick even gonna say anything, bro? Like you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like so no. He didn't get washed, bro. Like he just like I feel round one was him, round two was
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick, and then round three was Kendrick.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was like, you know what I mean? All right, when you weigh it out, you know what I mean? That's how it goes. But losing a battle don't mean that you like nothing. His career is
Mm-hmm.
fine. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, you know what I mean? But I say it was a great moment for the culture because of the lyrics and because of the emphasis on lyricism and because of how quick everything was coming
Yeah.
out. It was in real
Yeah.
time, which I thought that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
The double click for me on the other side was it exposed a lot of ugly shit in the
Yeah.
culture. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It exposed a lot of like, I'm like, bro, like, don't you understand, bro? Like, this is Willie Lynch. This is Jim Crow shit, bro. This is the they not like us. You light
Mm-hmm.
skin. You
Yeah.
Canadian. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You biracial. You're not black. You can't to be able. I don't think that anyone. I don't. I would never say that a black man has the right to pick apart another black man's
Mm-hmm.
psyche and just throw it all on Front Street like that, and just trigger every trauma that he's ever had and whatnot. It takes a strong dude to really be able to withstand all of that
No,
type of
I
shit.
agree. I
You know
agree
what I'm
with that.
saying? And why? Because you a nigga from Compton. What the fuck you think you've been through in your life that nigga hasn't been through, bro?
Well.
That's a black man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's a black
Mm-hmm.
man, bro. You know what I mean? Like we all
So
black in this thing, bro. You don't get
so
go ahead.
here's my thing. We are all black. A black moment is a black
Yeah.
moment until a black moment is challenged, and it's not a black moment. My issue with Drake is that Drake. The best way to put this is that Drake is appropriating and has always kind of been appropriating to a degree. Like he needed a cosign. He's always needed a cosign. He needed a cosign when he first got in here, and his first cosign was Bun B. Nigga, you are from Canada. You didn't have a Canadian cosign. You had Bun
Well,
B.
there was nobody
There was
Canadian.
nobody Canadian.
He was the first. He was the
I
first
agree.
one.
You're the
You know
first
what
to
I mean?
walk through.
There was
You're the
nobody
first to walk through
before
that
him.
door, and you
Yeah.
continuously made those hits. But when people then challenged that the hits were not hard enough, they weren't hardcore enough, you felt the unmitigated need to step outside of that and be like, "Oh no, all my shit gotta be hard, gotta be hard." Bitch, the shit that people loved was the nice for what? The motherfucking
I mean,
girl, the fucking girl demographic,
the girl
the
George.
girl
Yeah.
demographic, like you can still have your up tempos, your ones for the street,
No, yeah. I mean,
but
you can
the
still make
girl
aggressive
joints
shit. You
was
know
the
what I mean?
ones that
But
got you.
the s- but the same thing could be said for Kendrick, yo.
Very much so.
That
Very
GNX
much so.
album, bro. So you went from being the good kid in the Mad
The
City,
prolific
and
rapper.
same for me. Same for me. I'm dying of thirst, and you know what I'm saying. We gonna be all right. And you just revolutionary, and now all of a sudden you fucking you turning TVs
And
off and shit
love
like that, and you just You just right, squabble up and you just gangbang capping and you whacking out murals and all of this. Where the fuck all this come from,
You know
nigga?
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody, like on Brown Sugar, everybody sell out just a little bit for they are. Everybody sell out.
You been, but it's okay because well no, nah, nigga, it's either one of us the other, bro. Like, which one is he? If we gonna draw that line at Drake, bro, because again, as a nigga that leads with kindness, that leads with, you know what I mean, just being a cool nigga, bro. Eventually, you get tired of niggas playing with you, bro, and being like, oh, y'all really think I'm pussy for real, bro? Like, okay, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Come and try it if it's like that, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ain't nobody tried it yet. You know what I mean? And I think as an artist, you get.
No, I think that I also respect, even though we get tried as men a lot in many arenas. What I would have respected to a degree was, all right, you got it. You know what I'm saying to you? Just let it go, because I think when we start exposing all of the skeletons like that, we start breaking out these narratives. It's a confuffle of what's what. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. And it's a lot. It's just at this particular point, it was about the battle. It was about the love of the art as it should.
Right. And that's the thing that I wanted to, like, because that was the part that was getting me when it was like people on the internet, which I don't give a fuck about the nigga net. I hate the nigga net. You know what I mean? We all hate the nigga net. You know what I'm saying? But and nobody does that, you know what I mean? I think that this is a larger, and this is, by the way, super relevant to the conversation we were having, because again, all of this is about hip hop and about the culture, you know what I'm saying? I think that is one thing that we gotta stop doing, and giving like everybody's like, hey man, ain't no rules, yo. Ain't no rules, man. Ain't no rules. I'm like, bro, there is, yo. Like, there's first of all, there's basic human decency, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yo, we don't know any of these people.
None.
We don't know any of them personally. So we don't have a right to sit around on the fucking computer and talk shit and pick apart people's psyches and talk about their kids and psychoanalyze them as if you definitively can speak on anything that is going on with them. Like, nobody knows that for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read a fucking comment. They was like, yeah, man, I bet Drake touches his son too and whatnot. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You far people.
I would even think some shit.
But you know what? It's because we've made it easier. It's easy now. It's easy for you to say anything.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: there's no doxing a million people. You can't dox them. You can't. You know.
There's no way we can. How you gonna bet them? You know what I mean? We can't.
So it's easy. It's easy for you to say anything. It's so easy. These niggas now have microphones and they say it out loud and they put it on camera.
And then it's like, I remember Jay said some shit a while ago. He's like, I can let a lot of shit go. And so, like, I'll be looking and shit'll be picking up steam. And I'll be like, yo, y'all actually believe this shit. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so wait a minute. Like, but again, and Drake even said in one interview, but I think it applies. And I apply this even to my own artistry, just bringing it all back around. Like, he's like, yo, I can't, because he was talking to Yachty, and he was like, he said, I read shit like me knowing you and being a friend of yours. I read shit now, and it makes me fucking angry because I'm like, yo, y'all have no idea how great of a guy this man is and all of this. And it's like, yo, bro, I can't stop every narrative. I can't address every rumor. I can't attempt to control everything that everybody says about me or to try to get universal love. It's literally impossible. You know, and sometimes I feel like we as artists, because I feel like at the base of everything is two things. I feel like we want to, you know, speak for other people, but then we also want to connect and to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like in doing that, sometimes you do attempt to try to please everybody. You know what I mean? Try to make something for everybody. Try to make sure everybody is included. And you can't please everybody. You can't be everything to everybody. Like I heard Nick say one time. Yeah, but you can be real. You can be you, and you can be authentic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that was one of the things that I always, even with, I don't know if you watched the new interview with Drake and Bobby Altoff. It's fucking hilarious, by the way. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. But it's refreshing to me that I'm like, yo, I like niggas that joke on themselves and that say shit that niggas might think is corny or like, you know, because I'm like, I'm being my fucking self. You don't like me, who cares? Fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm not for you.
I will say,
you know what I mean? But I'm not
it takes It takes a special individual to do that, to not make it self-deprecating and make it funny. Number one. Number
Yeah.
two, not
Oh
only
yeah.
that, I have learned that as a true fact. Like it took a long time for me to get to a level of acceptance. I Fun fact, and I will say this, and I've said it several times. I
Yeah.
even wild shit, wild take. I even hated my voice for a long time.
It
Yeah,
takes
for
a
a long
while,
time.
bro. I guarantee you. I
My speaking
guarantee you.
voice, my rapping voice, my singing voice, like I hate it all
Talk
over.
about my nigga. I'm so glad. May I hold on, since you
Yeah.
brought that up. One thing that I still cringe at when I listen to Roaches in the Ashes, sometimes, even though lyrically I listen back and I'm like, oh, that was hard. Like, that was hard. That was hard. But I was trying to create a voice
So
at that
much.
time.
So
Like,
much.
because I never thought my speaking voice was that interesting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Me personally, for a guy of my stature, I feel like I have a high voice. I feel like they think every big nigga just talk like Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And it's like I don't.
No.
My voice is like, it's deep
Cause,
enough,
'cause
but it's
you're
like I
what,
don't have like
six
this.
what?
I'm six
Like right.
seven and change, between 6'7" and
Hmm.
6'8". I mean, so for me being that stature, my voice is not what you would think, you know what I mean, as far as the depth
Hmm.
of it. And then I got this Baltimore accent, you know what I'm saying? I'm animated, I got, you know what I mean, just I felt like I had to kind of create a voice, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And throughout my projects, one of my biggest to bring it back to your original question, excuse me, I, the progression of my voice was my biggest thing. Lyrically, I've always known where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do, and that was never the issue for me. It was my delivery, my voice. How do I want to do it? And from Roaches in the Ashtray to Time, Effort, and Motivation to Bars and Guitars to Firestarter, and even so on with my new projects and whatnot, you hear the progression of my voice and you hear me get more comfortable just letting my fucking accent hang out and
Right.
just like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I sound
And
how I
the
sound.
girls love the
You know what I mean?
Baltimore accent. They
They
do.
did. They did. You hear me? They did. You
Now,
feel
see,
me? Like,
I'm Baltimore City adjacent because I've always been a county dude. So there's no,
I'm City
you know
County.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I'm
it's
saying
never
it's a lot of us,
right, and
bro.
it's never been this like it's never been super hard. Where I've always like you don't hear the accent of the fuck shit that everybody else hears and automatically thinks it's
Nah,
hard.
they turning that on. Yeah,
But the
right.
worst part is
But like,
going
but
away and telling motherfuckers you from Baltimore, and they be like, "Is it like the Wire,
nigga, that shit is so
bro?"
annoying. It's like,
The
yeah,
worst.
yo, parts of it, but that's not the totality of what the
Our
fuck.
city is.
That was another thing that I always wanted to portray in my music. That was another reason about like me being completely forthcoming about, nigga, I'm a fucking nerd, nigga. Like I like nerd
And
shit.
that's it. Honestly,
I be
that's
sitting
our
there, I was
connection.
watching anime with my son earlier, nigga. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I don't like all them niggas that be too hard for themselves and all of that, like just hard 24/7. Don't get it fucked up, my nigga. Yeah, I've been in the streets, bro. Like
But
I've
that was
done
our
things, bro.
connection. Like
Like,
even when I was like hosted and shit like that, like me and you would talk offside and we'd be like, "Yo, this new thing coming," da,
yeah,
da, da, da. And
yeah,
we would nerd out on a regular basis. And like every time I see
yeah.
you, it's usually that. It's usually that.
Bro, like that's cool. That's cool shit
Right.
to me, bro. Like all this new shit, like yo, like even everything that's going on with like, and I wish them niggas well the gunner and thug. Nigga, we grown ass men talking about who the fuck snitching and who ratting and who this and who that. Nigga, we grown ass men, yo. Who gives a fuck,
I
nigga?
literally was
Like,
watching
yo,
a fucking commentator about that. And I forgot. I
yes,
wish I could remember. I'm so sorry. I was watching on YouTube while I was at work.
no, you
When
good, yeah.
I tell you, I literally had that same thought. Like, yo, but we grown.
We are grown
Like,
men, yo. Who cares,
why?
bro?
And then
Like, fuck the
who
streets,
are
my
you
nigga.
snitching to? Y'all act like
Like for
somebody
real,
telling their
like,
mother.
yo, my nigga, this shit is so. It gets to the point now, bro. Like where I'm like, bro, like I be saying out loud, I'm like, yo, like, nigga, fuck this. We put so much emphasis on what the fucking streets feel or what they paying attention. Who gives a fuck, yo? Who gives a
Right.
fuck, yo?
And
What
why do we
like
as men peacock for other men?
why do we right? Why am I trying to impress a bunch of niggas who don't buy my music
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who only support you if you're doing a bunch of dumb nigga
Mm-hmm.
shit. You feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? If you crashing out about stupid shit, bro, yeah, yo, free that nigga. You the realest nigga ever and whatnot. But you elevating your life and you doing something different and whatnot. Oh, that nigga sold out, man. That nigga a bitch. You can't come back home, yo.
That's just like the whole motherfucking Future and Russell shit. Like Future is a fuck nigga. Unfortunately, hey, I like some of the shit Future. I do. But on some real shit, I love Future. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, fuck that nigga Future. No, fuck that. I like Future. My issue is you do fuck shit. Here's my issue. This some real shit. You as a father will say this, and me as a man who is a married man without children. Let me explain some shit because I'm helping out I'm creating community within my community. I'm creating legacy within my legacy. What I am not about is you niggas, you fuck niggas, deciding that you want to go ahead and break and divide homes because something's not going your bitch ass way, because it's not as easy as it's supposed to be, because for whatever fucking reason it is. Because there are 101 fucking excuses. But the reality is you're breaking homes. Let me say this. My dad had 4 children by 4 different women.
Yeah.
That is 8 personalities.
My dad got 3 by 2 different, so yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's 8 personalities plus his own. Bro, that's going to drive anybody insane. Sometimes when he says some of the shit that he said to me, I'll be like, I get it, I understand, but you're stuck in this. You're stuck in it. We are creating a level of division. It was my particular choice to make sure that my sister, my brother, like we have some form of a relationship. Period.
Yes.
That was not designed by him. That was designed for me.
Yeah.
And we keep those relationships strong. Like we cannot keep dividing a community based off of what niggas gonna think.
Who cares, bro? And like I said, these are not niggas that want to be enlightened anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like these are niggas who like watching niggas crash out, who think it's entertaining to watch niggas do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I can't, bro. I don't. It's like, yo, some shit could even sound good to me, and I'm just like, yeah, it's cool, bro. But I'm not listening. I can't to that shit 24/7, bro.
I can't watch motherfucking Love and Hip Hop and shit no more. I can't,
like, bro. It's not entertaining no more, bro.
It is. But let me tell you,
I'm at a point where
wait, before you go into it, let me tell you how bad it is, though. It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad that I have stepped away from it. And let's say it's on in somebody else's house. Nigga, why I can name the characters and they're still the same exact motherfucking people that they were 5 or 6 years ago. But when I left, I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. And the sad part is that this is not even really how they act. Like somebody really writes this shit and is like, yo, and they just willing to sell it. You know what I mean? That's the sad part, bro. And it's like, niggas eat that shit up, bro.
For no reason.
I heard Charlamagne say one time, bro, we gotta stop dick riding dysfunction, yo. And then wondering why we getting the results that we get, bro. And I'm not judging nobody, but bro, at a certain point, like, we gotta elevate, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about like in the sense of like, you know, how a nigga dress or whatever like that. I still think, I'm just using it as an example, but I think Jimmy one of the flyest niggas in the world still to this day, nigga. Don't ever start dressing like an old nigga. You're like, period. You know what I mean? So I'm not talking about shit like that. I'm talking about the things that we glorify and the things that we you know what I'm saying, you know, that we gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, at a certain point, my favorite artists, my favorite people were always the ones where it's like, you could tell they were cut from that cloth, but they've elevated. You know what I'm saying? And they've risen above, and then they got something else to tell you about. But don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't
You know
play.
What I found out though?
You're right. They were always my.
I feel you on that, and I want to piggyback into that. You know what I found out though? I found that in life sometimes you get gentlemen and gangsters, and sometimes they're packaged.
Styles P had a whole album about it.
Right. They're all packaged in that kind of way, where it's like, yo, this is what it is. The armor is always the gangster, but the gentleman is always underneath of that. It wasn't until, honestly, I'm gonna be 100% with you. It wasn't until I started working out for real that I could
Yeah.
physically see it. Like when you start getting your chakras in line and your body in line and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Like when you start looking at like differently, I could see the bitch. I could
Start
see the
fixing your vibration
nigga.
and all
I
that.
could see the bitch nigga in niggas immediately. Like okay,
Oh,
and just kind of know how to walk and navigate. I was like, yo,
how to maneuver.
Crazy shit.
Because I'm not even going. I'm gonna remove myself because I'm understand. I was not always this way, bro. Like believe me,
and you bring this shit out of me.
I'm older than that.
You bring this out of me.
But I'm like, but bro, niggas that be around the way that will tell you, bro. Like there's been times where I didn't, just recently I acted out of character one time, and I apologize to everybody that was out there because I'm like, bro, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I'm mature beyond that. But sometimes, what fuckity fuckboys will get you back in your bag. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. But I recognize it when I act out of character now. I feel differently about it than when I was younger. I was all that nigga deserved it, man. Fuck that shit, whatever. They don't play with me. I'll be looking up, damn, I shouldn't have did that shit, bro. Fuck, yo. Like I know better, yo. Like, you know what I mean? What if this nigga caught some police or press? You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, what if something come from this shit?
That becomes the G and the gentleman where it's like, yo, I know I can no longer be the gangster like that. I have to.
I can't act like that no more, bro. I got too much to leave.
Exactly.
You feel me? I got too much to leave.
So what I want to do, I'm sorry, because we have gone on a tangent because it is you.
Oh, my bad, my nigga.
No need to think about it. It is great shit. This is real TV.
For sure, yeah.
But I want to bring it back to you and just like your freestyle errors for real. Like when you flip, you are known for flipping beats, like from J Dilla to Cardi B. What makes you decide? Yeah, this the one. Like that's what I'm putting my stamp on.
That's what makes me decide if I want to do the beat. Is just if I like the song. You know what I'm saying? Like if I like the song and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. Like I'm like, I need to touch that. You know what I mean? And to me, that's like exercise. That's like going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's like, okay, bet. Like I get to play with shit. You know what I mean? I get to like, I get to act like I'm a feature. You know what I'm saying? Almost. I get to act like I get 16 bars. You know what I'm saying? Like on the show. So I treat it like that. I treat it like they hit me up and I'm a feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet. Like, what would I say if they called me up at a party, kid, and was like, "Yo, you want to catch a verse on this?" Or like, if they heard it and it was like, "Yo, I want you to, I want to make this the official remix." All right, I got to make sure I show out. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the way I heard Kobe say one time. Like, yo, the gym is the place where you can try shit, where you can, you can kind of mess up, or you can kind of, do the, but it is the place where you get sharp. That's how I keep my blade sharp. You know what I mean? Like, so that's a safe space for me to kind of play with new shit and try different flows and try different pockets and, and all of that. And then, when I hold on, my phone. I think my phone broke. There we go. When I get on the song, now that's the game. You feel what I'm saying? Right now it's like, all right, bet now I get to put my jersey on when it's song time. But I did a mixtape series called 16 a Day. And anytime I'm about to do a new project, I'll go 14 days, right? And I'll just I'm about to say 14 to 16 days. And I'll just do 16s over beats every day, every day, just getting back in shape. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so by the time I get to the end of that 2 weeks, I'm back in shape again. You know what I mean? Like this shit is working out, too, bro. Like it's breath control, it's diction, it's cadence, it's all of that.
That's another thing. Like especially when you freestyle, like you're the type of artist that likes to like bend to the beat and kind of make it your own. Can you break down what happens when you do that, and what is that moment like for you?
Oh, when I finally get on the mic. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's I feel free, bro. Like I feel like myself. It's like as soon as I start rapping, like I'll do like what I'll do is like I'll do it like once through just to get my tone and just get a feel for it, and then I'll do it and I'll break it down into 4. So if I got 16 bars, I'll do the first 4, right? Get the first 4 perfect. punch in on the fifth, right? And then I'll do the fifth to the eighth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm getting each section perfect. So like I'll do like 4 bars, perfect that. Punch back in, do the next 4. Get that perfect. Punch in, do the next 4. Punch back in, do the next 4. So that when you hear it, it flows together. It's perfect, and everything is just such. You know what I'm saying? I don't do quite the Dr. Dre thing where like we punch in every single line. That shit would take forever.
Right.
But I do like to break it down and like get each section perfect. You know what I mean? So that when I play it back, it's smooth all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know a fun fact?
Yeah.
So when we were MEO, before we did punch-ins, we
Yeah.
did whole verses.
Oh yeah.
You better know what the
from that.
cadence. You better know what the cadence, the flow sounded like. But that shit sharpened the fuck
man,
out.
what?
Like your verse immediately.
Yo.
You know the cadence.
That was one thing with me. That was yeah, bro. I always, by the time we got to that studio, bro, it was go time. Wasn't no fuck around, wasn't no reading off no paper. No, you know your fucking verse. You go in there, you get this shit done. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, and that was back when we was paying for studio time. I mean, we started, bro. This, I'm gonna age myself again and shit, but you remember this, nigga? We used to record on Cool Edit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? With the Radio Shack mic, nigga. Wasn't no punching. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Nigga, you
redo this shit again.
If you mess up, nigga, you gotta start from the top again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, no. I'm like, I remember on the mixtape I did on Freeze, which was Currency, and I remember I said,
yes.
What did I say? I said, as I blow back in the wind, white on chrome, got my music bumping loud and I'm all in the zone. Not a care in the world, ain't shit going on. Just another one of them days I want to be alone. But see, it was like I knew that I had to feel into that, and it was just feeling into the ride of on Freeze. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's times where you hit the mic and you like, I'm a little aggressive. Let me dial it back. You know what I'm saying? Like you fall back and you find that right pocket. But that's what.
And that was why I hated my voice. Because sometimes I felt like it was overpowering.
Yeah. Oh, there's joints I listen to now where I'm like, again, it's never my lyrics. It's never what I'm saying. What I'm saying is always I fuck with. It's like, I sold that one a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Or I undersold it. I'm like, man, I could have gave that one a little more. You know what I'm saying? A little more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But finding that right pocket, like when you really hit your bullseye, is no better feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But that's a lot of times. But and freestyling sometimes is a little. Well, I mean, freestyling is like I don't like go off the top. Like I'll I'll write it down or I'll think about it on the mic and say it and whatnot. But freestyling in the sense of like I'm just rhyming on somebody else's beat. You got a template already. You know what I'm saying? So you got a template of how they did it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, cool. I just got to match.
You know what I do? You know what I do still to this day? So this is some weird shit. I actually harmonize it. So it's weird. Like I'll take a rap song, like especially when it comes to the girls, like I'll take it and I harmonize it so I'm hearing it in my voice and in theirs at the same time. Like if it's just an abstract because I'm a Nicki fan, but if it was like Want Some More, which was on a Pink Print, I do the I'm in this bitch, I'm getting money. 1 minute they hate me, then they love me. Sure. Ain't got nothing for me. You do this funny. You know what I'm saying? But I'm playing with it while she's playing at the same time, just to kind of like throw it off. But I do shit like that on purpose to kind of keep my skill sharp.
Oh yeah. The thing with that is that, so fun fact, I mean, you probably know this already too, but when I learned this, it was like, yo, you actually, when you speak, you speaking in a key. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like if you are on a track, right, and you are like with speaking when you rapping, if you not melodic rapping, if you are in key with the beat, you could throw auto tune on it and it won't sound fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Rapping in the key of whatever the track is. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that Drake is great at. Even when he's just kind of straight rapping, you know what I mean? He's always in the key of, I'm a boss spitter, I'm a hard hitter, yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dog nigga. Nothing's wrong with her. Like, bro, that's you are in the key, you are in the actual melody of whatever the song. You could throw auto-tune on that and it wouldn't sound off. It's not going to sound like he's fluttering all over the place, and it's just not. You know what I mean? Like, so that's something that I feel like rappers have to learn, even if you don't do melodic rap. You know what I mean? Like, even
they are the three goats to that though. For me, are Drake, Nicki, and Ludacris. Like
Ludacris good at that too.
Like Ludacris does not get his props for that. Like
he does not, man. Ludacris so underrated, man.
Bro,
and not in a way of like niggas think he whack. But like,
I was just listening to the Theater of the Minds the other day, and I was listening to I Did It for Hip Hop.
Bro, Undisputed, yo. Undisputed.
Right.
That goddamn nigga, those lines. And by the way, I'm a punchline to you, bro. Like the first rappers that like I modeled myself after was Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, and Cassidy. You know what I mean? In addition to like the goats, I'm talking about like niggas that was out when I was in high school and I started rapping and shit. You feel what I'm saying? The punchline kings, in my opinion. I always have prided myself on being a nigga that I got them lines, nigga. Like, if you just want a whole verse of punchlines, nigga, I could give you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that motherfucking Jadakiss.
Oh, Jada, now come on, that's Jada. That's a different. That's a goat right there, bro. But that Undisputed on that Luda album, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit, yo, the way every line he was just hit niggas, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
And,
like, bro.
And not only that, like, for me, first of all, love Ludacris. I just watched, he just did like a freestyle on something, and it was on Instagram. It was either on Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
I was like, is this nigga going to age either? Like, why does nigga look exactly the same?
He don't look no older, yo. He don't look no older.
He ain't got the like.
That nigga done grew his braids back.
Right.
He grew his damn braids back, bro. You know what I'm saying? No random shit.
Speaking of which, side note, when you getting yourself a beard endorsement?
Shit, nigga, you got a plug? What's up, nigga? I do a box tomorrow, bro.
You something.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Shit, I get on the box tomorrow, man.
Yo,
you heard?
You know what? I'm gonna talk to you about something off.
Call Fat Joe, nigga.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell Joe. Because what women? What's that new shit that they got? There's like it's called like
the rewind shit.
What in the
rewind? Yeah.
I was in a and I was like, yo, not the rewind with DJ Khaled with the motherfucking Beijing.
Oh, that.
I said, why does DJ Khaled have a Beijing with a Caesar? What is going on?
No, bro, that's the spray paint. That's the spray paint, bro. Yeah. They don't.
Hence, as we are bone brothers. That is why I had to let it go. I tried it a couple of good times, and it looked great. But at some point, I was like, "Yo, it made my hair itch, and I would itch it out, and I would scratch it out."
Made you break out?
Yeah, it just made me scratch it out. Period. And then, by the time you got in the shower, you had to take it off. You know what I'm saying? So you don't wear white.
You got to, bro.
Yeah, that's what it was. When I tell you the bald movement is a liberation, completely. Like, brother.
Since 19, bro. No shame. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So if I went to and just did all of that. If I went to I know it's weird. If I went to you don't go fuck today, I feel you.
It's all good.
If I went to like anywhere, you always see all the pictures you'll see me with the hat. That's period. I love hats anyway.
Oh yeah. I went to a hat period. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But now I don't give a shit.
Not at all, bro. Not even a little bit, bro.
The only downside to this is that it would have to be, you have to do this every like 2 to 3 days. Like
that's the part. Yeah.
That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's mad. It's that's, and honestly, sometimes I'll try to stretch it to like 4 days. So I'm like, because the one thing that you don't want is to start getting them motherfucking razor.
Right. And
frequent shaving, back in the neck, that kitchen, boy.
Yeah.
That should let you know, boy. I'm trying to tell you, like, hey, yo, You shaving a little too much, my nigga. You feel
Oh,
what
it
I'm
was like
saying?
it's the
Like,
first day. So I just got the and this is not sponsored, but I just got my Groomy multi-point razor. So
hey, groom me,
you
holla
know what
at
I'm
us,
saying?
man.
So I
You
just
know what
used
I'm
it
saying?
today
You feel?
just to get that excess off. But it is something so
Yeah,
liberating about it. The women
yeah,
love
man.
it.
The ladies
And
love it. They
and
love
here's the
about
thing.
talk about it. Sex.
It changed two things that changed my life sexually. Crazy shit. This bald head shit, and there is this thing that I'm
Yeah.
taking, again, not sponsored, but definitely trying to get there. Heart and Soil. Hand,
What's that like? That pink horsepower
yo,
shit?
Heart and Soil is a whole metabolic situation of getting the nutrients from animals
Okay.
that we're missing.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I tell
yeah.
you it creates my workout to be fucking amazing. Okay.
Okay.
It's like the energy it powers
Okay.
me through my energy throughout the day.
Okay.
Sex drive fucking crazy. Like pull out game week.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's
but
how I
really,
grown.
yeah, no, and pull out for who?
You heard?
For what? For why?
Yeah.
But no, so it really it literally has changed the game though. Like I got the whole package one, and it literally changed the game. And my wife is taking it too, and she's like, "Yo, I feel completely different." And
Oh
this is
yeah.
the level of
I need to
energy.
get on that.
Yo, it's a little pricey. I'm not gonna tell you the whole package is not pricey, but
Yeah.
it is fucking worth it.
It
Absolutely
works though. Yeah. Okay.
100. Like there's no need for a honey pack of Viagra or anything, and that's important because I'm on blood pressure medication,
Okay, right on.
so you don't want to
Yeah.
mix that with that. You feel what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah. For sure, for sure. Yeah, that you get
Right,
a little situation. Nah, hell yeah.
right,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I didn't have to regulate my shit too, so I feel you. Yeah.
Dude, hate
Yeah.
it, hate it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yo, that BP shit, cause you know what I mean, you be getting man, you could be stressing about shit, man, all that. And then
Yeah,
sometimes I gotta remind myself, hey yo, it ain't that deep, bro. You know
it
what I'm
ain't never that
saying?
deep.
Just
And
cool out.
I do, and look, I do yoga, but you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
realized what I did realize was this, and it didn't happen until my uncle passed, which you
Mm.
guys knew him.
Rest
Um,
in peace. Yeah. Yeah, Roddy, man.
yeah, my
Rest
uncle
in
Rob.
peace, man. For
So
sure.
I what I did not realize was sometimes in life you could take on somebody's grief and not know it.
Yeah.
So I was taking on his grief as far as what was happening with the cancer, and what people didn't realize was I was the one making sure that he got his meals. I was the one making
Mm,
sure that his phone bill got paid, taking him out, making sure he
mm.
kept his spirits high. I like
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
got the new phone after his accident. I jumped into this king size bed with him sitting on the edge,
Yeah.
and I'm in there like fixing
Programming.
his phone and
For
programming shit
sure.
for him.
Yeah.
I changed locks on doors. I did all type of shit for him,
Yeah,
and it
man.
takes a
Yeah.
toll. So you don't realize like the biggest part of it is that I
Yeah.
ended up seeing him for his last meal, and I gave it to him. He
That's all.
said, I said
Yeah.
he said his last words to me, and then I also watched him take his last breath.
Mm.
So all of those things
Mm.
are very difficult. And then if all of those things didn't come to pass, I probably would have had a stroke, my damn self, because I was
Yeah, man.
internalizing all of that
You
and
taking it
taking
a
it
lot.
on. So
Yeah.
if we say
Sure.
all of this to say like men's health, it is super important.
One thousand
Please have your
percent, man.
personal care
1000%.
physician. Like it is so fucking important. It makes no sense. But before we wrap up, want to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you get a few more questions in. So
Sure, sure,
you
sure.
just rocked the first ever Baltimore Battle Clash, a historic moment for the city.
Yeah.
What was the energy like, and
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was it
yeah.
like being on stage again?
Oh man, that was ill, man. First of all, shout out to DDM. You know what I'm saying?
We
Shout
lost our
out
interviews.
to
Love DDM.
yeah, man. Yo, shout out to DDM. DDM, my nigga, yo, bro. Hey, yo, that nigga a character, boy, for
Mm-hmm.
real. I fuck
Mm-hmm.
with him though. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to DDM for that, man. Felt great being back on stage, man. Felt great being back on stage. I started with battling, so that's my element. You know what I mean? Like I was comfortable. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Um, and then it was a little fuckery going on with the judges and shit. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga that ended up winning, I ain't gonna say his name or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But you know, his homeboys was like the judges and shit, and then the nigga kind of basically flexed that at the end of the battle. Yeah, yo, these my niggas, man. I'm FA for real and all of that type of shit. And I'm just like, what happened, nigga? I smoked you. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but You know, even MC Bravado and all, and shout out to him. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yeah, bro, you won that shit clear as day." But I ain't no sore loser, so I was just like, I ain't gonna make it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I went all the way to the final round, all the way to overtime, lost in a split decision. It's cool. I'll be back. You know what I mean? If they run it back, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to defend your title, bro. And guess who's going to be there at the end again? You're going to be looking right at my big heavens. You heard? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my lick back. You know what I mean?
So, couple questions. What does the dream collaboration look like? And what do you want to leave as your legacy in this music game and from Baltimore?
Dream collaboration, man. I feel like for any MC, man, at this point, like when, especially if you're a high level rap, I mean, I need a verse from Hov, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to rap alongside my idol, bro, that would be, I'm scared of what that would bring out of me. You know what I mean? I don't want to say scared. I'm like, I want to see what that would bring out of me. Like, bro, I'm in here with the GOAT right now, yo. Like for real, like I got it. You know what I'm saying? Show and prove type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that would probably be my dream collaboration. Among a bunch of others, but that would probably be the biggest one. As far as my legacy, coming from Baltimore, just somebody to help raise the city up. You know what I mean? And help to put it on the stage that it belongs on. I feel like we can be just as big as Atlanta. We can be just as big as Miami and New York and LA and Chicago and wherever else, man. We just as ill as all of these niggas, man.
I don't want to be like Atlanta though, on some real shit because the traffic, okay, the traffic is already bad. They don't make no damn sense. Why we got traffic at 4 o'clock? Why do we have traffic at 4 o'clock?
Them niggas, man, Atlanta's traffic is crazy, bro. Them niggas full. They full. You know what I mean? They can't move no more niggas down there, bro.
Done. But, and if I wanted to move it to it, I wanted to move to Georgia, I would move to the outskirts of Atlanta.
Right. Go to Gwinnett or something like that.
I would live in Savannah, Georgia. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right, exactly. But yeah, just somebody that helped to and to show. The biggest thing is somebody who showed a different side of the city. You know, not just the trenches. You know, not just the. You know, but I showed the. You know, we showed the art. We showed the beauty of the city. You know what I'm saying? I showed the. You know that it's niggas here that you know are conscious and got you know knowledge of self and you know want to do their part to help the. You know what I'm saying? Just you know shine a light and show niggas that like, yo, man, you know, you don't have to be boxed in. You don't have to just be one thing. You don't have to just be one way. A lot of niggas expect us to be one way, bro. And it's like, yo, we multifaceted like everybody else is multifaceted, bro. And it's okay to just be it's okay, right? We're not a monolith, and it's okay to just be yourself, bro. Whatever it is you like, whatever your interests are, whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that you passionate about, bro. Be that, you know what I'm saying? And you don't make sucker. You can still be some of the realest niggas I know are niggas that have the most diverse interests that you would, you know what I mean, that you could ever think of. You know what I mean? So be yourself, bro. Don't feel like you gotta conform. Don't feel like you gotta fit in with niggas. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to broaden your horizons and to be. Become something that, maybe you didn't even see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That probably, and then just as far as my legacy in hip hop, just a class act, bro. Somebody who get it. Somebody who pushed that pen. Somebody who was passionate and somebody who had a perspective. You know what I'm saying? Who was a spitter, but also was versatile and adaptable, and you know what I'm saying. Could still move with the times, but at the same time, still, bring that feeling that we grew up with. You know what I'm saying?
So, last question: if your rap style was a meal from a Baltimore carryout, what's on the plate? Details matter. Sauce, sides, all that. What's your plate looking like?
Ooh, I love that question, man. And let me see, man. My shit would be like, man. Be like a plate from Kimmy's, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Sloppy but good.
Like mac and cheese, string beans, maybe sweet potatoes, the fried fish, Or man, give me a fish box from Lake Trout, yo.
I miss
You know
Lake
what I
Trout.
mean? That'd be my shit. That'd be my shit right there.
Or going
You
down
know
to
what I'm
Lexington
saying?
Market and get a
Lake
chicken
Trout.
box with salt, pepper, ketchup, and hot sauce.
Oh, yes, sir, man. 6 wings.
Fried
You know what I'm
hard.
saying? Oh, fried hard, Western fries, salt, pepper, ketchup. You heard? You know, on some real Baltimore shit. You know what I mean? Go back to the old.
And I miss the gallery.
Oh man,
I miss the
what?
gallery.
What? I missed the Roost. Remember the
Yes.
Roost show? Remember the Roost show? Boy, yo, old school shit, man. You heard? Yeah, one of them
Speaking of
joints.
old school shit, before we go, did you know that the
Mhm.
reason that they were called like the 5 Mile House and so on and so forth were they were actually Maryland landmarks. They were Baltimore landmarks.
No
Right. So
shit.
it was like you might got the 10 Mile House, the 15 Mile House, the 5 Mile
Yeah,
House. Yeah, they were
yeah.
landmarks. Like
That's
they
hard,
were the
man.
clubs that were that in
Yeah,
the 1940s and shit like that, 1950s,
yeah,
and that's
man.
how they landmarked them. So when we
That's
go out to the
dope,
five
man.
mile, when you go out to the 5 Mile Club, that was what it was. It was you get the five.
Bro, that's another thing that I feel like we, you know, just to throw that in there real quick is that like, yo, I'm a big history buff too, and it's so much history in
So much
Baltimore. There's so much American history in Baltimore. Like, I
African
mean,
American
there's so
history.
many from African American history, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so much, like, so many buildings with placards on them in the city and the county. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you really do your research and you do your homework, man, it's shit
It really
fascinating,
is.
bro. You know, that's another thing that I love about it
Yep,
too. You know what I mean? So yeah,
absolutely. But look, I don't want to waste no more of your time, and I appreciate you for coming
yeah.
through doing the thing.
No, it's not a waste of time at all, man. It's been my pleasure, bro.
This
For
is
real, for real.
one of my fun interviews, which I really like because trust me, the audience is getting a longer show than they have expected, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure though, man. Hey, man, for real. Look, we can run it back, man, anytime.
It's
For real.
happening. Once we get everything finished and I finish out everything and everything is
Hell yeah.
all linked up. The goals that I got that are happening, and I'm gonna tell you off of this is gonna be a thing. I'm gonna tell you in a second after we finish. But yeah, like that
All right,
shit going that shit is going
for
down.
sure,
You
man.
feel me?
For sure.
But
Hell yeah,
tell
man.
people where they can find you at.
Oh man, yo, everything. I'm at Prophecy the Kid across the board, Instagram, Facebook, you know, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. I'm everywhere. I'm on everything. TikTok. You know what I'm saying? At Prophecy the Kid, all one word. PROPHECY THAKYD. If you needed me to spell it, you know what
Make
I'm
sure you get
saying?
the K capital and the D capital.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm on everything. Whatever you use, whatever it is, I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, man.
I appreciate you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? All my listeners, stay tuned. It's a lot more to come. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what the kid give. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the kid gonna do. So I'm gonna holler at you. You stay with me for a quick second, then we out of here. All right, peace.
Already. Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's it. We done. We out of here. Hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. On to the next. So make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, because y'all already know what it is. We is outside, and that's on period. Yo, thanks so much for all the laughs, but that's all, folks. That's all she wrote. And until next time, y'all already know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say.